This is one corner of my kitchen that I use every single day, but somehow organizing it always gets postponed. You know how it happens? ग्रॉसरी शॉपिंग के बाद हम बस चीज़ें लाते हैं और पैंट्री में रख देते हैं बिकॉज देयर आर सो मेनी अदर थिंग्स टू टेक केयर ऑफ. And slowly, even a small space starts feeling like very overwhelming. So today, I decided no more postponing. Before I start organizing, the first thing I'm going to do is completely empty this pantry, taking everything out and understanding what you have. There are always those half-used packets hiding behind the containers, ingredients that we forgot we had, or things that we bought thinking we were running out. Once everything is out, now I can actually see the shelves properly. Clean, empty space always feels like a fresh start. I'm wiping down every shelf because small spice, dust, floor particles, and little spills slowly build up over the time. Before putting everything back, I am adding these shelf liners. I have been using these liners in different areas of my kitchen because they make maintenance so much easier. What I really like about these liners is, first, they protect the shelf surface. Secondly, they make cleaning easier because I can simply wipe them. And third, they give shelf a more finished and neat look. Especially for Indian pantry where we store so many dry ingredients, I feel liners are a very practical addition. Next step is decluttering. Before I put anything back, I'm checking the expiry date and removing anything that is no longer good to use. I'm also keeping the things that need to be used soon where I can easily see them. So after decluttering, next step is sorting everything into categories. Once I know what I'm keeping, I start grouping everything by category. This is probably one of the most important steps because when similar things stay together, finding what you need becomes so much easier. Now we are moving towards the fun part, creating a proper system. The first organizer I am using are these transparent pantry bins from Amazon.
ये ट्रांसपेरेंट ऑर्गेनाइजर्स हैं. मुझे पैंट्री हो या फिर फ्रिज हो, मुझे ऑर्गेनाइज करने के लिए ट्रांसपेरेंट बॉक्सेस बहुत अच्छे लगते हैं क्योंकि ये ट्रांसपेरेंट बॉक्सेस में सारी चीज़ें जो है वो दिखती रहती हैं कि कौन सा सामान कहाँ रखा हुआ है, किसके अंदर है. इसलिए आई ऑलवेज प्रिफर टू कीप द ट्रांसपेरेंट बॉक्सेस इन पैंट्री फॉर स्मॉलर थिंग्स. जो छोटी छोटी चीज़ें होती हैं, जैसे कि ये मसाले हैं, ये एक्स्ट्रा मसाले हैं. यूजुअली मैं थोड़े से मसाले जो ओपन हो चुके हैं उन्हें फ्रिज के अंदर भी ऑर्गेनाइज करके रखती हूँ, लेकिन जो पैकबंद चीज़ें हैं और एक्स्ट्रा हैं क्वांटिटी में, उन्हें मैं इस तरह से पैंट्री में रखना पसंद करती हूँ.
With these clear organizers, everything becomes visible and easy to access.
तो अपनी पैंट्री को ऑर्गेनाइज करने के लिए मैंने ख़रीदा है ये एयर टाइट फूड स्टोरेज कंटेनर, और ये इसकी क्वालिटी बहुत ही अच्छी है. मेरे पास ऑलरेडी ये पैंट्री में है और मैंने ये दूसरा बॉक्स इसका परचेज़ किया है. सो आई जस्ट ओपन इट एंड आई शो यू. ये एयर टाइट बॉक्स बहुत अच्छे हैं. इनमें फूड जो है मॉइस्चर फ्री रहता है. मैंने इसमें ग्रेन स्टोरेज किए हैं, लेंटल्स, दालें सभी मैं इन्हीं स्टोरेज में रखती हूँ और कभी भी इसमें मॉइस्चर नहीं लगता. सो आई हैव नो कंप्लेंट्स फॉर इट. दैट इज़ वाई आई हैव ordered the second box.
These Amazon storage boxes have come in 5 different sizes, which I really like because you can choose the size depending on what you want to store and the space available. I will leave the Amazon link in my description box in case you are interested in checking them out.
सो आई हैव लॉट ऑफ डिफरेंट साइज ऑफ कंटेनर्स. कुछ ये कंटेनर्स हैं और कुछ मेरे पास ग्लास के ऑलरेडी कंटेनर्स थे, और कुछ कंटेनर्स ऐसे हैं जिन्हें मैं काफ़ी सालों से यूज़ कर रही हूँ, जो कि काफ़ी कन्वीनियंट है. सो आई थिंक आई शुड नॉट डिले एनी मोर. तुरंत स्टार्ट करते हैं ऑर्गेनाइज करना.
After washing and drying these jars, now I am adding labels to each box and jar. I find labels really helpful, especially when you have different type of flours, grains and dal that can look quite similar. It also makes everything easier to find at a glance and helps everyone in the family know exactly where things belong. And honestly, I love how these simple labels give the pantry a much more clean and organized look. Now I'm transferring everyday grains into these airtight containers and jars. I prefer sorting these everyday staples this way because it keeps everything fresh and protected. And at the same time, these jars and boxes are making pantry look much more organized. I'm keeping the ingredients I use more frequently in larger containers and the ones I use occasionally in small jars. This way everything has its own place and it's much easier to see what I have while cooking or planning my groceries. I really like how much cleaner and more uniform the pantry starts to look once all those different packets are replaced. To store my dry fruits and nuts, I like using these glass jars for these because they look neat and I can easily see what I have without opening each container. I'm keeping different nuts and dry fruits in separate jars so that they are easy to grab whenever I need them. I also feel these jars add nice and clean look to the pantry while keeping everything neatly organized. For some of the smaller packets and things that I don't use every day, I'm using these jute baskets. I really like the natural look of these jute baskets because it adds little warmth to the pantry. It also helps to hide some of the visual clutter. I like keeping similar things together because it makes finding things so much easier. Like I'm keeping this grab and go snacks like chips and small snack packets together in this jute basket. This way whenever I need a quick snack, we know exactly where to look. I'm doing same with my baking essentials. I'm keeping these measuring spoons, measuring cup and other small tools in this basket. I'm also keeping my labels and pen in one place. So whenever I need to label or organize something, I don't have to search through different drawers. Keeping similar things together and give each category its own home. I feel this is one of the simplest way to keep pantry organized, keeping similar things together and give each category its own home. So these are smaller tray-like organizer. I usually keep my everyday small things like pens, rubber bands and clips in it. These kind of little items, they can easily get lost if they don't have a designated place. Usually मैं pantry में जब भी कोई नया पैकेट ओपन करती हूँ, उसे वापस से क्लोज करने के लिए मुझे क्लिप्स और रबर बैंड्स की ज़रूरत होती है. So I think these organizers are really helpful because now I know exactly where to find them whenever I need them. I feel these small categories really help in keeping the pantry organized and clutter-free. I'm also using these tray style organizers in different size. I have got these organizers from Dollar Tree. These are really helpful for grouping smaller items together and making better use of the shelf space. I like using the combination of open trays and basket and these transparent organizers because each one serves a different purpose while using everything still looks neat and cohesive. For me, pantry organization is not just about putting everything into boxes and making it look neat. It's also about using the space smartly. especially those corners and deeper areas that are easy to overlook. This is new addition in my pantry. I added this lazy Susan instead. Now I can simply rotate this one and access everything easily without having to move things around or reach all the way to the back. I think these small changes can make big difference in how functional a pantry feels, because a well-organized pantry is not just about how it looks, it should also make your everyday life easier. I am also adding this small stand to make better use of vertical space in pantry. I'm keeping some of my smaller spices jar underneath while using the top surface for few others everyday items. This way I'm not wasting the space above or around the jars. I think little stands like this are really useful. I'm also thinking to keep a small liner on the top of the stand. I think little stands like this are really useful when you have limited shelf space because they help create an extra level of storage without taking up much room. I am also adding this new 2-tier basket for my vegetable. I went with this beautiful golden color which adds a nice little touch to my pantry. I'm using 2 level for things like potato, onion and other vegetables that I like to keep handy. I really like the open design because it allows everything to stay visible and easy to access. And the 2-tier design is especially helpful because it's both practical and adds a little style to the pantry. And finally, my pantry reset is complete. I am really happy with how everything has come together. Everything has a place, and most importantly, it's easy to find and everything is accessible. I have shared the links of all organizers I used in my pantry. You can check below in description box. I hope this video gave you some useful ideas for organizing your own pantry. Maybe you don't need to organize the entire space at once. Even one small corner or one category can make a big difference. I would like to know which part of my pantry organization did you find most useful, and is there any pantry areas you're planning to organize next? So now I think I'm all set for the weekend और यहीं पे ख़त्म होता है मेरा आज का व्लॉग। अगर आपको आज का ये दिन और ये व्लॉग पसंद आया हो तो इस वीडियो को लाइक करना मत भूलिएगा, और अगर आप मेरे चैनल पे नए हैं, आपने इसे अभी तक सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया तो प्लीज़ डू सब्सक्राइब टू माई चैनल एंड जॉइन माई लिटिल यूट्यूब फैमिली। तो मैं मिलूँगी आपसे नेक्स्ट वीक। हैप्पी वीकेंड, टेक केयर।